when Brian is, so he gets locked in that room, which is in his psyche, in his mind. He's locked in this room and he can't get out, right? And so then he has to turn around and he sees that like wall, that like ghostly effervescent, like there's this, you can almost like call it fear, like chaos, the abyss, right? Because it really is just like, you can't, like, there's this substance, there's this blackness, or there's this almost like a black hole, and it's like calling him. And I love how what he does is he steps towards it, he faces his fear, he confronts his fear. And I love that shot of him reaching into the fear. And then as he's reaching into the fear, he finds that microphone on the other side. And then after he grabs the microphone and he starts singing, it like everything dissolves and he's now in front of the crowd singing the chorus of the song. It's like, what I get from that is, it's like, as a vocalist of a band, it's like, it's almost like you only get to be the front man. You only get to lead. You only get to bare your soul and connect with your audience, with others, when you've went through that dark night of the soul, when you've went through that hero's journey of facing your fears. It's almost like you have to mine your fears for gold. Because again, the other thing is as well, the last one of the last frames in the video was him writing his journal. It all looks the same with your eyes closed. So like so much of his life is him facing his demons, facing his fears, having the authenticity to be very vulnerable publicly, and then write that down and then powerfully express that to the world. It's like, I love that imagery. It's just so cool. Like, yeah, going into your fears and then like finding that microphone, finding the power. And then once he peers into the darkness, and he finds that microphone, he finds that purpose through the darkness, that he's like, yeah, he's almost like him coming to the conclusion of like, my path is through this, and to inspire is like, once he takes hold of that, the whole darkness just dissipates, right? And it's like so much in life, it's like, we're afraid of fear. You know, we're afraid of fear. We're, you know, so much of the time when you actually look at the thing you're afraid of, and I'm speaking to myself here, like so much of the time, even like when I'm, you know, in or around my fear, like let's say I'm afraid of how I feel around somebody and I feel uncomfortable or awkward or inadequate or insecure or whatever. When I'm around that person, I'm in my head feeling uncomfortable and like trying to take myself, I'm resisting the situation. I'm resisting the moment. I'm actually not actually just with my fear and being like, okay, what is actually happening right now? I'm in my body besides someone else, and these feelings and chemicals are flowing through my body. You know, like that's really all that's happening, right? And that fear response is just a physiological feeling, right? It's just a sensation, and a thought comes that's attached to sensation. And a lot of the time is really like when you sit with it, and it's easier said than done, believe me, I'm still figuring this out. But it's like so much of the pain is actually like you're in the situation and you're actually taking yourself out of the situation. You're going into your head and being afraid of actually confronting what's happening. And so I just love the imagery of just him facing the fear and then the fear just dissolving. If you guys want to check out another clip from this episode, click here. And if you want to check out more clips on this topic, click here. And if you want to check out the full episode that this clip is taken from, you can click the link in the description below. And that's it. So I'll see all of you in the next one.